Fourth grade, this activity, you will get a nail which has a sharp tip, which is a wedge, two inclined planes together, and you'll find it easy if you go ahead and put the nail in one of these holes that are already there, and then using one of these hammers, we're going to gently, how do we tap it? Gently wedge it down in there, and that thing's really down in there. How do I get it back out? Well, on the back of the hammer, you have what's called a claw, and you can use, if you try to do it like this, it doesn't work very well, so you need leverage. Please do not put the nail in the blocks. We use these blocks a lot. I don't like holes in them. You see which one has the holes. That's the one you put the nails in. The block is here to provide leverage, and when you get this, it just whoop, pops right out, because the hammer handle provides, is the lever, and this is the fulcrum, so we just whoop, slide that out. And different hammers. This one's been taped back together again, so please be gentle with it, and you'll see the claw's broken. Sorry on that. See it in there, and then use that claw, and whoop, pulls right out. The hammers, I think this is called a tack hammer. Please be careful. If you swing too hard, this piece will come off, and we don't want it to come off. It might fly and hurt somebody. So if you are tapping gently, it should be fine. It won't go anywhere. And if it does come off, let me know. But please don't let it do that. You just keep pushing it back on there and just tapping. All right, this big dude is called a clamp, letter C, and it's used for holding things together, basically. And you'll see there's a gigantic screw here, and using this little handle here, righty-tighty, and up it goes. And so, for example, if I wanted to glue these two blocks together, I put the glue in there, and I want to hold them together, and so that the clamp comes in. So I'm going to go lefty-loosey just a little bit, and then righty-tighty. Now, am I trying to break this? No, I'm just going to do it till it's snug. That is really on there. It's got a good grip. And then how do I get it back off? Lefty-loosey. And there we go. Please don't put it on the edge of the table. I don't want to scratch the table. You instead, please use it on the blocks. Also, there's a smaller one and another big one. A couple of different kinds of clamps here. These are the ones we use with our tracks, Hot Wheels tracks. Same as before, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, and we've got a block that you could hold with it. Also in this one, I think it's interesting. I'm not sure what this is called, but one side is lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, but the other side is the opposite. So you have to play with it and see. And that's so when these two are being pulled on either end, you can just turn the middle and it will bring them closer together or pull them farther apart. So that's a neat way that you see something going the opposite direction than usual. I wish I had the other piece of this one. It seems to have fallen out. Please keep your eyes open for it. All right, this big boy here, I think it's called the monkey wrench, and it is heavy duty. This is, I think, my grandfather's, and oh, look at that. They didn't have Sharpie back then, so he carved the name Ferrell in there. That's so cool. And the way it works is you just turn the wheel, and slowly but surely, the mouth chomps down, or I go the other way, and I can open the mouth back up. It takes a while to get it going, but it's got quite a grip. Crescent wrench, and this one has a little wheel in the middle, and you just turn that wheel to change the size of the mouth. Okay, and it's got a bolt here. We talked about the difference between a bolt and a screw. This is a flat edge, so it's not a wedge. So it is not going to go into wood or clay unless there's been pre-drilled. It has a place to go. So what you can do with this is you get one of these nuts and you put it on like that. And then using the wrench, you match up the size. And it takes some practice to figure out what the right size is. And once you do it, now you've got this lever that makes it easier to turn. Now this end is now turning in my hand. I'm not strong enough to hold it. So what you do is you get another wrench and you lock it down on this end and levers, and I can turn it and put it on there, and now I can't get it off. Ha! I have to go back and do it the same way to get it undone. Yeah, I'm experienced with this, and it's still taking me some time, so it's okay if it's a struggle for you. But there you go. And turn it, and here we go. All right, this activity, we get to revisit the screw, and then a screwdriver. You'll notice this one has what looks like a plus sign on it, or an X, that matches. This is called a Phillips head. I don't know why, but it is. Those fit together. And what you do is set it with the wedge, the sharp tip down in the clay, and then you don't need to push down, just turn gently, righty-tighty. And sure enough, it will work its way down into the clay. And then it's on there good. Please don't go through into the tray, into the table. You'll know when you get to the end. And lefty-loosey, you're not going to yank it out. You just turn it lefty-loosey, come back out again. We have different screwdrivers. This one's got called a ratchet. And you just kind of try it and see, explore with it, see. So this would be for going out, and then you turn this one out here. And obviously the clay kind of gets all over everything. Let's see if we can keep the clay with the clay and try and not get it all over the tools. We can wash your hands at the end of class. All right, this screwdriver, you see it's flat. It's called a flathead screwdriver. You don't see these very often anymore. I don't know if it's because the work I do doesn't involve them, but same as before. Just put it in the clay, and righty-tighty. I don't know if I have enough of these, so we might not use this one, but it's important to know the difference between a flat head and a Phillips head. Talk about an oldie but a goodie. This is also my grandfather's old drill, back before they had hand electric drills, which I think came about with NASA going into space in the 50s and 60s. Anyway, the way this one works is you want your right hand to be on the handle, and you want to go forward with your right hand, and it's already, wow, I'm drilling a hole. Obviously someone needs to hold this while you're drilling. There we go. And I don't know if the focus is going to pick up on that, the color change, but it's already just like that. Oops, so when you get stuck, all you do is you backwards, so back towards you, to drill yourself back out. And obviously, I need someone to help me hold it. There we go. And there you see, drill the hole. Now, my dad would say, let the tool do the work. So don't push down on it. It'll actually break the drill bit, if not something else. Instead, just set it there. I mean, I'm barely holding on to it right here or in the top, and just gently let it do its thing, and it will just right away start drilling. I'm not pushing down at all. And then backwards to get it back out. There we go. Please be careful with this. It's very important to me. Thank you. These last couple, I want to see you put the screw in there and just turn with your hand and see how it works its way in there and then works its way back out. And then compare that to a bolt, which has the screw wrapped around it in inclined plane, but there's no wedge. And so it's really tough to get this going. These, you drill a hole ahead of time and then put this through the hole. So just want you to experience with that. This is called a wing nut, and you can just, it's easier, it's got a grip on it, so it's easier to turn on and off. And the clay's a mess, but it does a really good job before the screw, so please use it respectfully. Just for fun, I'm going to include this unique screwdriver, which is really long. It's a flathead. You might wonder, why would anyone need this? Well, somewhere there's a machine with a screw that's very hard to get to, and this long screwdriver allows you to get to that screw, but once you unscrew it, I don't know how you pick it up and get it back. Pretty cool, so have fun with that. Flathead. Here we have a crowbar. We have a miniature one and a life-size one. And it's got the claw here for pulling out nails. But the cool thing about the crowbar is you can use it to lift things. So I'm going to come over here to the leg of the table and be very careful with it. I'm going to just set this little hook shape underneath it. And as I pull down, the table goes up. It's surprisingly easy to lift. I'm not going to break the table, and I'm also not going to break anything else. Just be careful with it. Same with this one. It's a skinnier version. And you put the little hook part underneath and lift the table up gently, not very high. Don't go very high. And then, whoa, this big dude. And set it down like this. There we go. Lift the table. Just like that. It doesn't work this way, it won't fit. So we're not going to try that. Just like this. Super easy. Leverage.